trying out something different. It's my day off. I want to actually be able to take some breaks, so you may see me doing some cuts, some shit like that. Let me know if you like this style of me working on my art, or if you like more of me kind of coming back and doing it live. I'm going to be working on a picture that I did work on the stream, and I'm going to put it up so you guys can actually look at it and just tell me what you think of it. Leave a comment in the comment section, hit like, fucking subscribe, and don't forget you can actually join my Discord channel that's in the link. And of course, you can actually help support my channel going to streamlabs.com/crimson60620 or getting my Patreon. Peace.
So this is what you guys saw last time on stream, and I forgot that Lotus had a collar, and I try to keep consistent. So you see me taking a blender and actually lightening it up, just going back so it won't interfere with the blue that I was going to lay down. And of course I had to outline it. So this is the start. I've already put the base colors in. As you can see, I'm starting to add the tones for the hair. Now you see me adding the base tones for I've added the normal tone of the skin. I believe that I'm using the praline color now. It's, again, I don't want to make Lotus more, you know, a sense of super dark skinned. That's what Daisy is. But you can actually see I'm going by the outline to get her skin tone that you see from the diagram on the left hand side. And this is just something I want to point out. Again, working on building that shading, that gradation of the muscle tones, kind of being a little bit more fluid with it. I came back with the dusty pink and actually smooth those tones out. I don't like using a blender, especially when it comes to super light tones to dark tones, and that's just how it works out. Now what you see me doing is the line down the middle of a back. If you remember how I was showing in the last time I was working on characters like this, you kind of have a crease in your back, and I wanted to actually show that with shadowing and not just some straight line. And here I am putting a little bit more of a details, you know, just to show that light source. As you look on the light source direction, just trying to add that details, trying to make sure it stands and pops out. And so right here, you can tell a little bit of a difference of the color between the three shades of blue. I realized that it wasn't that different. So I just said, let me just put a little bit of a darker shade of blue and so it can really show that detail. I think it came out well. So what you see me doing here is, of course, when you have a crease, part of it is depressed or part of it is oppressed. So I'm just trying to actually just go ahead and put to show that shadow. And what I have to do, especially when you're using a blender the way I did, you have to give it some time to dry. Now you see me actually shading the legs and just trying to go with the natural curvature of the legs. That's why you see like a little bit of the crease there, where it's not a full just straight down the middle shadow, trying to give it more lifelike feel. Now I'm switching to work on Lily and just trying to again get close base colors. I get close just overall tone to the base colors for the highlights, and just making sure that I try to get it good but not too good, not too different. But let's see how it works out. And here I am again, just trying to find the natural curvature of the muscles. Something I'm still trying to figure out is like, okay, one of the physical things that I've never had to worry about is having breasts and how the light shines and sits on them. It's still a little bit difficult to work out, but luckily I still had my guide of how you may see it. It seems like the shadows don't hit as square as they should, but it's just me trying to go with the light source, and I think it turned out well. Here I'm working on Lily's hair. I'm still trying to get that messy, I don't give a care hair, because she normally wears a helmet, and this is just a sparring match. And so what I'm trying to do is make sure that I get it looking some sort of dynamic, and it's a test. Now, this is one of the things that I'm still just trying to make sure I get not just comfortable, but just in a way that it looks well and looks distinguishing, because it's about catching that eye between the legs and the cape that Lily wears. Now, here's the thing. I originally had the cape red in some of my earlier concept arts of drawing Lily, but I want that dynamic, that the dynamic that a cape actually brings, of just flight and wings and spreading. But when you're trying to do shading and the dynamic shading, sometimes it can actually be a little bit different. But thanks to the use of light sources and the way the cape actually flows in the wind, or just movement, I actually find that it's actually pretty cool, and you can distinguish it with some great tones.
Turn up. Let's go.
Alright guys, so I finally finished the drawing and I'm gonna put it up right here. But anyway, it goes. Again, I'm building off of the color set that I've had. I thank you guys for actually watching, enjoying, and yeah, it was fun getting back to these types of videos. And just enjoy. Peace.